Hello survivors! Today we are gonna talk about breeding. So first things first. As you can see, these guys, they are level 225. That's just not possible. They have this level because I just GM summoned them. Being level 150, they get insta tame, so they get the 75 extra points. If you are playing legit, the max you can get is 224. But I use this server only for recording, so doesn't matter. It's just to show you guys how I get things done. So let's start with the basics, right? So we're gonna knock out a Rexes and tame it. Then all the extra points you get from taming, like 74 if it is a 150 and you do it with Kibble, they are distributed between the 7 possible stats. That means, as you can see on the screen, the little foot here, it's the speed stats. And the game throw points there at most of the species, even though it doesn't make anything. It's just wasted points. So, knowing this first, you already know that after taming any dino, the amount of points you see into speed is just lost, so less points is better. That means all the other points went to other stats, more meaningful. Maybe oxygen, that's not that meaningful, but it's okay. That's how it works. Then, to breed for stats, you need to start with a good dinos. Like this female here, she has 58 points into melee. That's really super high. It's the highest I ever seen. Then we got this male. He has 48 points into HP. It's not super high, but it's still kinda high. Then these two are gonna start the process. So how this works? So if you check the female here, she has, as we said before, 58 points into damage. This guy 27 points. When we breed them, the baby has 55% chance, and that's not a random number. It was data mined by redditors, so you can check Reddit to see all the data there. Some people say 70%. I don't know if the devs say that in the beginning of the early access or whatever. I don't know from where that come from, but it's not totally correct. It's 55%. So if we breed them together, we have 55% chance to get the higher damage on our baby. And that goes for each one of the stats. So we are looking for 55% chance stem, 55% food, and go on. So to know the exact chance, you need to multiply all these 55% 7 times. So 55 multiply by 55 and go on. So you get these two and breed them, of course, until you get one with all the highest stats. In this case, this guy here. I like to call them 0/0 because they don't have any mutations. But I'm not gonna talk very much about mutations right now because we are in the basic stuff. So you can check here. Matrilineal and patrilineal are both zeros. Okay. Then you get this male and breed with this female here until you get a female 0/0. Okay, you can get some shortcuts to get this 0/0. Doing what? You breed these two. If you get a male with the high stats of the father and at least one high stat of the mother, you can replace this male for the baby and keep going. That's gonna make your chances better, increase the chance to get a dino with the better stats. So after this male, we get a female. As you can see here, there are a bunch of them, but everything started with one. This 0/0 1. Then what you need to do, you get this female and the male here, both with the exactly same stats, and breed them. So all the dinos will be 273 in this case, unless they get a mutation. Okay, but as said before, we can talk about mutations later on. So you can kill the males because you already have one, and you can keep some females, and in this case I have 6 of them. And after you have this set up, you can put your male 0/0 right here in the middle and breed them. So you have a lot of eggs. So let's start with mutations. Mutation is a random chance to get an increase in some of the stats. This increase always comes by 2 points. So checking this male, if we have a stamina mutation, it will be up to 35 on the baby. It's always 2 points, and the baby will be level 275. So then, knowing that, you just need to get a lot of eggs and hatch them. Every single dino 275, you check the stats to see where is mutated. Right? Then in this case Rexes, you need HP and damage basically. So every mutated dino that doesn't have one of these two stats mutated, you kill it. Just kill the babies. Then let's say you get a mutation into damage. If it's a male, you are gonna just replace the male 0/0 that will be here in the middle to the one with the mutation, and it's gonna breed the mutated one with the females without any mutations. But it can also be a female, right? If it is a female, you come here to this dude, the male 0/0, and breed it. Then you don't need to breed the female with this male until you get a new mutation. You just breed it until you get a male 275. That means it carry over the mutation. You just check if the same mutation, it can happen a new one. And if it is the same mutation, you put the male there with the 6 females 0/0 and keep doing that. You should be asking, why the hell I need to do that, breed it with 0/0 and whatever? Because as I showed before, if you open the stats of any dino, breed dino, and click the show ancestors, it's gonna show all the ancestry line, and up here there is this random mutations 0/20 to matrilineal line and patrilineal line. So that's mutations on the left. It's all mutations that come from the mother, and the right from the father. And as you can see, slash 20, that means if you reach 20 out of 20 and 20 out of 20, this dino can no longer breed and have a baby with mutation. It's a cap. So this way, coming back always to 0, 0 is the way that you can get rid of this cap. Because as you can see here, he has 6 out of 20, but all of them are on one side. That will happen to you too. This guy has one more mutation into AGP. So I just got the mutation on this guy, and if you check here, it's on the one side. Sometimes you have like 120 and 620, but after you breeding with another 0, 0, all of them goes to one side. And these points might seem complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. I'm gonna explain to you. What happened is, if you breed this guy here, like I showed before, 720 with another dino with mutations, let's example this guy, he's 620. Just ignore the fact that both are male, okay? So we are breeding this guy with 6 mutations, and he's the male. The baby will have 6 mutation on the patrilineal line. And this, if it was a female with 7 mutations, the baby is gonna have 7 mutations on the matrilineal side. So there is no new mutations, and the baby will be like 7/20, 6/20, and you don't wanna do that, because as I said, if you reach 20 on both sides, they cannot get a new baby with mutation, then that will sucks. So that's the process I do. I just keep breeding. Any mutation that I like, if it's male, I put here in the middle. If it is a female, I breed it with that guy until I get a male, then I put it here. If by any luck I get a new mutation that I want breeding with this guy, then the process repeats. If it is a female, I keep breeding with him, and if a male, I just put it there. And that's how you can get some pretty good dinos. Like, I'm just breeding here for the video, so there aren't very mutated. So far, this guy is one of the best. Like I said, there is one on one side and 6 here, but I'm breeding with female 0, 0, so the new babies, all of them gonna have 7 on the patrilineal side, because this is the male. The matrilineal B is 0. And let's check the stats. So he had 48 health. So after 2 health mutations, now it is 52. And the melee, it was 58, so it got 3 mutations here. It went up to 64. Then there is one more mutation that you say, fuck, he has 7 points. So that's not 7 points. But we got a 1 mutation into weight, and I keep it because it was 2 mutations actually. It was a melee mutation and the weight mutation into one baby. Then I said, I'm gonna keep it. So that's how you do it. It's pretty simple, not hard at all. You just need to keep the male 0, 0 and bunch of females 00. As many females is best because this guy can breed all of them, so you get a bunch of eggs, so it's faster. That's how I do it. But there is a different way to do this, and that will be you get this female that has high damage and breed with any dino until you get the best stats into one, but will be only like high damage. Then we breed using the same process with the 00s. We will breed looking only for HP, melee damage. You kill all the babies without melee mutations. Then this guy with HP, you do the same. So you have one bloodline for damage and one bloodline for HP. I don't like this method for one simple reason. Let's say I wanna do the boss, any of the bosses for elements or because I never do it, whatever. I'm gonna need to get one baby from here, one from this line, breed them until I get two babies, a male and a female with the stats combined, then breed a lot to get a lot of babies, 20 Rexes, and go for the boss. Doing this way, I basically only need to hatch the eggs, and I'm gonna have 20 Rexes already with HP and melee, so they are basically ready to go. I could actually have like 20 of them growing right now with these stats. And also this method is good if you play PvP because you can always have strong dinos ready to go if somebody tries to raid you, or if you wanna raid somebody, you have the dinos. Doing with different bloodlines, it works the same way, but you don't have all the strong dinos available to you anytime you want. You need to breed furthermore to have dinos. So that's why I prefer this method. So just don't forget this. You need the 00s. Don't get rid of them. Like this guy, 62 damage, 52 HP. I can kill it right now because we have a better one there and a better one here. So he's not important. Important are the 00s. I could kill these two, I just didn't because I wanted to record a video. If I was playing on my server, these guys would be gone now because when you start breeding, things can get messed up really fast with a bunch of things inside their base. So here I'm doing the same thing but with these guys because I want to record a video of them doing the brood mother. So this time it was a little bit different, so I'm gonna go through what I did. I had 4 of these guys instead of just 2. So I have F from female 01, female 02, male 01, and male 02. So I made 2 couples, like male and female 01 was one couple, male and female 02 was another couple. Then I got a male 0101 with the bad stats of the both 01 guys. And by lucky, I don't think if she's here. Oh, here. I got a female with the bad stats of the all 02s. Then I breed this guy with this guy until I got a male 00 and a female 00. So here I'm just getting started. So as you can see, I have 4 females and a male. I didn't get any mutation so far, but it's the same process that I explained to you that I did with the Rexes. So right here, when I get a mutation that I want, HP or melee, or I'm gonna replace this guy if it was a male, if it is a male, or if it is a female, I'm gonna breed. Oh, sorry. If it is a female, I'm gonna breed with him until I get a male with the mutation to put here and breed with these 4 girls here. This way is way faster. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it short and clean. So that's it, guys. Any question you can leave down in the comments. I will reply to all of them as I usually do. And if you like it, please leave a like and subscribe. And oh, I almost forgot. I say to you that I would make the monkey boss video, and I actually record that, but I screw up and lose the easy one. So I had to record this video first. Then I can roll back the server, and the Rexes from the boss will be all zero without zero skill ups. Then I can do the easy one again. So in the next days the video will be out. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching and see you later.